Hello students, welcome once again. Today we are going to do a story about a rooster and fox. Now, you are thinking, why in spoken English we are doing a story? Now, reading and speaking are main important parts of spoken English. If you know how to read, you know how to speak and pronounce. Now, some find it very difficult to pronounce a few words because we have hardly spoken them. So today I'm going to read you a story. Kindly listen, understand how I pronounce the words, if and then you have to give me a brief or a uh, short of this story in audio along with its moral. So, without wasting any time, let's start with our story, Rooster and Fox. Now, who is a rooster? It's the male hen. That is, the cock is known as a rooster, the one that wakes us up by saying cuckoo in the morning. Now, roost, the cock or the rooster was on the tree, and the fox was on land, on the ground. He was very hungry and he wanted to eat the rooster. He could not climb the tree. So he asked, or he told the rooster to come down, and it refused. Now, this is just something that I'm thinking from the picture. We have to see it and understand it in detail to know what actually happened. So let's get started. There was a clever fox in a forest. Now, the fox was very smart. He knew he was smart. Once he was roaming in the forest to find his food. Now, what does roaming mean? Roaming means to move from one place to another for entertainment, or you want to go somewhere. So here, the fox was just moving around so he can find food. Suddenly, he spotted a fine, fat rooster seated on the branch of a very high tree, looking at the dense forest around him. So suddenly means all of a sudden, or after searching for so many places, he just came to see, spotted means to find. So he found a rooster that was very good looking and fat. So what was the first thing that came in his mind? This rooster is so big and I can eat it till my belly is full or my stomach is full. Now, but the problem was that the rooster was sitting on a very high tree, and it was sitting on a tree's branch. And the rooster, what was it doing? It was looking at the forest, the dense forest. Dense forest means there are a lot of trees in the forest. It is a thick forest. So he was looking at all the trees and everything from on top of the tree. And the fox was down. The fox realized that he could not climb up the tree to kill the rooster. So he thought about. So when the fox reached to that tree, he came to know, realize means to come to know, that he cannot climb up a tree. It's very difficult for him to climb a tree. It's not in his nature. So how was he going to kill or hunt that rooster down? So he thought for a long time and then he had an idea. Now he's asking a few questions to himself. Then he'll plot of an idea. How can I get this rooster from my meal? For my meal. How can I get this rooster down so I can eat it? Meal means the food. If I simply request him to come down, he won't trust my motives. If I just tell him to please come down, he won't trust me. He would think that something is wrong. So, what should I do? The fox thought of a trick. As we know, he was very clever. His mind is very good with making people do things that they don't want to do. So that's a trick. He cunningly asked the rooster. So he tried to be smart with the rooster. He thought that his plan will always work. Dear buddy, why are you sitting so high on the tree? Are you afraid of somebody? Now, he's trying to be the rooster's friend and asking him, why are you sitting so high? Are you scared of someone? Do you not really know what the king of the forest has decided in a meeting of animals today? And what did he say? He said that, didn't you get the news that the king of our forest has decided to make a few changes? Did you get that message? All animals did today. It was an all animal meeting. The rooster said innocently. Now, the rooster did not know, and the rooster was not cunning like the fox. He was a good person. So he innocently said, no, I have no clue of that. He said, no, I don't know anything about that. Please explain to me the king's decision. So he requested the fox to tell him what the king had decided. The fox continued, the judgment is that from now onwards, pets or animals and birds will not kill one another for meals. Bigger fish will not eat smaller fish. Now, what did the fox tell him? That the king has decided from now on, pets, animals and birds will not kill another each other for food. Even the big fish will not eat the small fish. The rooster sensed that something was really wrong. The rooster thought that, yes, how can it be? It is something, that cannot happen. It can be false. This couldn't be true. He asked, does that mean the lions, tigers, and leopards will begin feeding on grass from today? So he asked him with confusion. Even the wild animals, the big cats, like leopards, tigers, and lions, they're not going to kill us. They're not going to kill each other, and now they will start eating grass. The fox had absolutely no answer for this. Fox knew that there is no answer for this. Of course, the tigers, leopards, and lions eat other animals. They cannot eat grass. But he didn't want to give up so easily. But the fox thought that I have a chance. I cannot lose it. I don't want to give up. I want that rooster. I want to eat it. He said, I can see you are not assured. Come down. Let us go to the king and ask for the clarification of this point. So he told the rooster, if you don't believe me, or you don't trust me, or you don't think this is true, then come down. We'll go to the king and he will clear all your points. He will definitely reply to our questions. So he will give an answer to us. After all, he has decided this for the best interests of everybody. So he's saying that the king had decided that what is best for everyone. The rooster was intelligent enough to recognize the fox's trick. The rooster knew that this person, the fox, is lying to me. He said, "You are correct. We should visit the king with regard to clarification. Why do we not take together some more buddies with us?" Now, the rooster had already thought. He knew, if I went down, the fox is going to kill me. So he told the fox that you are right. We should go and meet the king and know what is right and what is not. But why don't we take a few other animals with us? It will be more beneficial if even more animals will come to know about this decision. So it will be a good thing. Benefit means something positive for you, that we should take more animals so that they also know what the king has decided. Thinking that he had succeeded in his strategy, the fox said, "Yes, yes, why not?" Now, the fox thought that his plan, his methods, that his strategy had worked, and he will capture and eat the rooster in no time. So he said, "Yes, why not take other animals with us?" And he said, "We can take some other animals along, but first you come down, then we can look for them." So what did the fox say? He was also clever. He said, "Yes, we'll take the animals with us, but first you have to come down so we can search for the others." All of a sudden, the rooster said, "We are lucky. We do not have to search for other friends. I can see a few of our friends are merely arriving at this side." So, suddenly the rooster said, "We don't have to look for them. We are very lucky. Our friends are just nearby, and they are merely arriving means they are almost here. They are about to reach this spot. We can take them along." So the rooster said, "They are almost home, or they are almost here. So we'll take them with us." The fox said, "Oh, that is good. But who are these creatures?" And the fox asked him, "That is a good thing, but who are those creatures or animals that will come with us to the king?" The rooster replied, "I can see a large number of hounds approaching this way. I hope they are great friends with you." So he tells the wolf, the fox, that there are so many wolves that are coming our way, and I think you are very good friends with them. Hounds? The fox yelled in panic. When he heard the word hounds, he screamed it, "Hounds!" And he was scared. He started running for precious life. The rooster questioned, "Why are you running now?" Now, when he came to know that the hounds were here, he was scared for his life. So he decided to run away. And to run for precious life means to save his life. He thinks that his life is more, it should be saved than others. So the rooster asked him, "Why are you running now? You have just informed me that every other animals and birds have become good friends with one another." And he asked that, "As you have told me, from now on, all the birds and animals will be good friends." The fox answered, but probably the hounds might possibly not have heard about this judgment." And he started getting scared. So what did he say? Maybe the hounds don't know about this. He ran away in the dense forest. So the fox started running into the thick forest. The rooster laughed on the fox's stupid strategy, and the rooster started laughing at the bad uh, decisions and steps that the fox had taken. They were all wrong and stupid. He thought that he could kill the rooster with his tricks, but the rooster was also smart. All the birds relaxing on the tree cheered the rooster's humor. So after the fox ran away, all the birds started feeling happy and they cheered for the rooster because of his good nature and how he could help others. So what do we learn from here? We learn that we should not trust strangers and their cunning words because they might be wrong. Now, you have already understood the story. What do you have to do? You have to tell me this story in your audio, in your own words, and also its moral of the story, so I can understand that you understood this story and you are starting to pronounce the words properly. That's all for today. Bye bye.